Greetings and welcome to a new episode of our Icelandic saga here on CK3. This might be the beginning of the end. I warn you immediately, and in case if you're wondering why, the reason is very simple to explain. At the end of the last episode, we finally managed to adopt feudalism in our realm. The only problem is that on CK3 this is usually a quite disruptive change, because as you can see then the number of soldiers decrease significantly, and because of that we do not only become a target for the neighboring rulers, and luckily at least right now there are no real threats, at least not in Northern Europe. We also become a target for our own vassals, because then they think that we are becoming weak. And we already have a faction here with 2 vassals. The strategy I want to play right now is to let this faction expand and declare war, because I would rather face this faction now and get rid of some rulers that I don't want to have anymore because of a different fate and of a different culture as well, rather than have them to deal with them during the succession with my heir. Because in all of this, let's remind that King Ara has reached the age of 69, and of course for the moment I will have to completely disregard any plans for a further expansion of our territories, because there will be some chances, like I could easily, for example, target this duchy here, only 852 soldiers and no alliances. But as I said, this is not the right time to think of even a further expansion, because we will already have enough troubles. Let's go straight into our territories and start developing our counties further. So here we can, for example, upgrade the hunting grounds. Here we cannot really do much. Here we can, for example, build a trade port. Here we can, yes, upgrade the barracks, upgrade the quarries, construct barracks. Let me see. Let's go for this. I'm slightly above domain limit, but I will remain so. This is not the time to give away land. I can still build a little bit. Okay, now I'm satisfied. I have also built a number of trade ports to increase the amount of gold that we can farm in the long run every single month. Then there are family members that we can marry. Very good. Now all the kids are receiving an education, all my family members are married, and then, oh, here we have a new one. Then let's get married him as well. Do we have a fecund? Even better. Yes, 28 years old. Let's do it. We need to expand the number of our family members. And I can see that now there is a 3rd member of the faction, so soon they will be strong enough to send an ultimatum. Let's see. And the dangerous faction has now 7 months to send an ultimatum. I will wait for them to do so. After all, we have enough gold to keep developing our territories and also to recruit eventually some mercenaries. And here they are, independence demand. To my liege, it is time for you to recognize the full independence of, I don't know how to pronounce this territory, and the other states in the independence faction. Accept our demands or face our swords on the battlefield. I will definitely not be threatened. I will definitely rally the troops. I will have to appoint new chancellor and new steward in my council, because they betrayed me. Let's then pick this vassal and this other vassal. Then, just to be on the safe side, mercenaries, hire, hire. Fortunately, they're also calling their allies, so we have a slight disadvantage. Slight disadvantage, but who knows? Let's try to chase this group. Can we intercept them? Yes. Can we destroy them? Ah! I got the trading firm, not the right time. Hopefully I will manage to conclude this war before King Hara dies. And here we have a victory. And we can start the siege here. In the meantime, let's keep developing our territories. So, upgrade. Now let's take all our soldiers and let's try to siege also this other capital. 5 months to complete also this siege. Why it's standing still and not sieging? I don't get it. Ah, it became territory of Denmark. Okay, interesting. Then let's go here instead. We will have attrition, but at least the siege should be short. Yes, 6 months. And they seem, our opponents seem quite undecided on what to do. They keep moving their armies without really sieging anywhere. Of course, I'm not going to complain because this is helping me somehow. Plus 50%. I think we should really try to get to this other capital. Six months to complete also this other siege, plus 60%. Ah, my wife died. Of course, this is not good, but maybe I can use this chance. To form an interesting alliance. Okay, I have now an alliance. Thank you, wife. She gave me even an helping hand with her death. I mean, I should be able to handle on my own, to be honest, because I can now free Hoopland. In a few days, but we will get some additional help. Very good. Plus 89%. The war is won. and I can imprison the vassals who moved against me. This is very good. We retain our territories. Here I can immediately disband the army. I think it might be time to revoke titles. I do not have enough crown authority. Let's pass it now. Very good. Revoke title. Revoke title. And now, of course, we are heavily above domain limit. I think it's time to give away territories. Okay, let's start from this single one. Grant to a noble of the Sami Norse culture. Grant to Sami Norse, grant to Sami Norse. I guess we can also give away Sami Norse culture. I have made a large reform of my territories. I'm still heavily above domain limit, but for the moment I will keep it as it is. I will negotiate release, demand conversion, renounce claims. Fine for me. Demand conversion. Demand conversion, renounce claim. Just renounce claim. And there is a liberty faction involving some other vassals of mine who wants me to lower crown authority. I mean, I could also do it though. Let's do it. After all, I have already, yes, increased control, faction has disbanded. I think it's better like this because after all, we have already revoked the titles that we wanted to revoke. And now we will have more Sami Norse spreading and spreading also the new religion. So I think that generally speaking, the control of our land should now increase. I don't know, we will see, time will tell. But guys, I hope to see you here for the next episode of this series. And if this will be the case, see you in the next video. Cheers!